Alright. It's been a while since I've been here. I don't even... I mean... Pretty sure it's the 26th. Dear owner Victorian, our King Zolan has hereby invited you to Crit Villas for a special celebration on June 26th. Great, no, but I don't know entirely why he wouldn't invite me. For anything, especially on this specific day. I don't know what this could even be. They could at least specified. But, curiosity catches the cat sometimes, so I just want to see exactly what this could be about. I'm a dumbass. I didn't click F8. Why don't you burn? Thank you. Okay. F8. Alright. Now, 3, 2, 1. Well, there it is. There's the damn wall. I forgot how annoying it is to get here. Been a while. But then again, I still don't even know what this thing is even about. Like, special celebration? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the 26th. I'm not that good. I know it's summer. I'm not that good with dates, even in the real world, we can tell. I guess not the real world, old world, when you could always tell. Well, okay. Don't even. I'm just glad it stopped raining on my way here. Alright. I guess curiosity catches the cat sometimes, so let's just see what this is about. Obviously, had a villager write that, because I don't think he would refer to himself as King Zolan. I mean, unless he would. Now, the question is, where is he? Just... Okay, I guess. Oh. Hey. I see Loki's out.
Yeah, he needs to be, so you're here. That's interesting.
Yeah, I get that invitation that I'm assuming one of your villagers wrote, because I don't think you would refer to yourself as King Zolan.
Don't ordinarily. I got my villagers to, I delegated to my villagers to write letters to people I know. I guess since they've seen you around, they thought to invite you. Not... That came out wrong. Fuck. It's not that I didn't want you here, it's, I thought it would be awkward, too.
I mean, fair. Though that explains a lot, since it was the villager's choice.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what's with today? I'm assuming it's the 26th.
Yes, today is June 26th, well, according to the computer, and, well, that's, coincidentally my birthday.
Ah, Okay, that's what it meant by special celebration. Don't know why it didn't just say birthday.
As I said, I didn't write the things myself. It was the villagers.
Do they not know what the word birthday is?
I'm sure they do. Or don't. I don't really know what they know. They can write in English, so I told them to write some letters for today.
Fair
And
enough, I guess. Also, nice decoration.
yeah, I thought I'd try to replicate, simulate, actually try with it in case people showed up. But
I mean, fair. I mean, this place is nice. That I don't even know what's happening over there.
what do you mean in that room?
Yeah. Looks like a
Oh.
tangled mess.
I put up some streamers, blew up some balloons.
How'd you even get that stuff?
Well, it's not hard to make a basic balloon, but getting the helium really wasn't that difficult either. You don't stumble upon helium deposits.
You act like I look for stuff.
I mean, you don't really look for it. It's something you really stumble across.
I don't really leave my place, so...
You know what? Fair enough. But I've dug out a large portion underground and...
No, really? It's not like you have an entire lab under there.
Oh no, I mean bigger. There's a lot I have dug out to get the things I've needed.
I feel like one day this place is just gonna come collapsing because of how much you've dug.
It's possible. I wouldn't say that. I mean, everything I've dug out is miles and miles and miles below the surface of the earth. It's...
Still...
Yeah.
At least I don't... I think that's how logic works. I don't really pay attention to that.
It's possible it could cave in, but...
I also say you set up food?
Yes, just some things that I've learned how to make. I am not that good at cooking, so...
You know how to cook?
Not...
No.
Kind of. Cooking is a lot like... Well, no. It's more like baking is baking is a science, cooking is a science, but I'm not particularly good at it. Those are just some of the things I do know how to make.
I mean, fair, I guess? Why are the chemicals?
I thought it would be nice, just as a nice decorative piece. Don't actually drink those. The real drinks are over there.
I'm not dumb enough to drink a chemical that I don't know what it is.
Fair enough.
I don't think you're supposed to drink any kind of chemical.
There are some that may be safe for consumption, but you probably still shouldn't do it.
Maybe, yeah, no. Even if it was certainty, I still wouldn't drink it.
Fair.
I'm just gonna... I forget how old you're turning.
17.
Ah, so we're the same age now. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, if it is June, then that means my birthday's not too far away.
Oh, really?
July 5th.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm surprised that I actually still know that.
So in about a week, 2?
Yeah.
That should be nice. You'll be turning 18.
I mean, it's not gonna really do much.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just, yay, I'm considered adult some places, if that's even still the case.
It's not like you can get your driver's license. It's
Like
not
I would even get in a car.
You know what? Fair enough.
The only time I had ever touched a car was to raid it because somebody decided to leave their car unlocked.
That's concerning.
What'd you
I've seen
expect me to
worse.
do?
Eh.
I
Oh,
mean, I got scolded for it, but like, it's fine.
so you got caught.
Yes and no. Getting caught presumes that you got caught by the authorities, which was not the case. They never found out. And if they did, they didn't do shit about it.
Fair enough.
You have golden apples?
I thought that would be a nice treat to put out.
I've only had like 2 golden apples. Because I don't find enough gold to make them.
As I said, I've dug out a lot. And it nearly drained me of the gold I had.
After I made that wall around my place, I kind of just didn't go back underground.
I'm the opposite. I stay underground.
Yeah. Little hermit.
Not wrong.
And I also see the library expanded, and at least your computer is in a good spot. Because mine's in my hallway.
It is.
It's just like right in front of the door.
Well, I can understand why it's here, but I would much rather have this put in my lab. It would make things so much easier. Instead of going up and down, going to this and going back down and coming up here.
I mean, fair, I guess. But at least you can get to it easily and it's not blocking the door.
Yeah.
Speaking of your lab, since you've been digging, I guess, have you, like, expanded it?
Yes, actually. Quite a bit. There's a lot more. Good.
Well, then. The thing I did was build a little mining shack, I guess, to a frickin' mine shaft.
I simply just dig out of anything I see down there. Break a wall, you find something.
Fair, although I haven't had time to do much else. For many reasons. What was that?
Bubble tea. I was thirsty.
What tea?
Bubble tea.
What the fuck is that?
Well, it's just boba tea, but it's...
I don't know what boba tea is.
Well, basically it's tea, but with these little, tapioca pearls.
What the hell is tapioca?
That's a good question. I don't really know myself. I just know that they're good,
That
and
just
they have a
sounds
possibility to kill you.
disgusting.
It's surprisingly good. I prefer strawberry boba, though.
I just
Tastes-
drink normal sweet tea.
I'm more of a green tea person, but I like to
Yeah,
have some
fair.
bubble tea here and there.
Alright then. Why is your
So-
basement open? Did you like just come out of there?
Kind of, yes. It's been a long couple of days. I've I've been forgetting a lot of things.
Okay. I thought you had a photographic memory or whatever.
Well, yes, but Look, when your brain, when you don't get enough sleep, enough REM sleep, your brain just, not literally, but it just basically eats itself. If with lack of sleep, your immune system gets weaker, your brain gets weaker, everything. So,
Does it? Because I never get much sleep and it seems fine to me.
well, well, down there, I don't know whether it's day or night, so I keep working and working and working, and I discover that it's been a week. I get too involved in my work quite often.
Maybe you should get like a clock or something. Can't you make those?
I've made a few clocks, but I rarely pay attention to them. Like I said, I'm too involved in my work. It's just, so I kind of just block everything else
What are you even
out.
doing down there?
Would you like to see?
I mean, sure, I guess.
I really wasn't expecting to go down to the lab today, but what the hell?
And Loki's trying to follow.
He'll make his way down.
Man, I forgot how shiny this place was.
Mm-hmm.
And
I do plan on
what is
redesigning.
that noise?
Oh, sorry. It's my garbage disposal.
That is so annoying.
Yeah, but when you hear it as long as I have, it's very faint.
God.
So I'm sure you remember this part.
Yeah.
Basically all the same. Not much has really changed. Come on, Loki. Over here.
You have security cameras now?
Essentially, that's what they are.
Okay, then.
They don't function like normal security cameras do, but they basically do the same thing.
I'm not gonna pretend like I know what that means.
Security cameras are cameras. They record and you can view things live. These are observers. They track movement and when things change. So instead of a video camera, it works sort of like an actual camera, where whenever something moves, it detects it and it takes a picture of it.
Okay.
I don't really have a center to where I can see those things as of now, because these are a recent addition.
Alright then.
I figured you can't have too much security, especially since I have multiple ways of entry to get in here.
You do?
Essentially, yeah. But anyways, all of these rooms I've cleared out and they will be repurposed for other things. And I moved everything else in here to my newer lab. This is well, this is my experimentation wing.
What's with the parrot?
Oh, that's Habrok.
Huh?
Habrok.
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that.
I don't blame you. Not many people can pronounce these names. So these are just, this is where I do all of my experiments. And
What is that?
do you really want to know?
Yes and no.
Well, I'll go with the prior. This is a failed experiment of mine. You see, a while back, do you know how, did I ever tell you that, Pamina punished me?
For what?
Basically I was just out chopping trees in the back to expand my base. And under my breath, I said something along the lines of, Pomina would be proud, sarcastically as a joke to myself because I was bored. Then, an hour later, I come out to see that everything in my base is overgrown.
That explains the vines.
Mm-hmm. It's not like it did much. I actually liked it. It made things look better. And still, it was annoying to clear some of the things I didn't want there. But anyways, after I saw that, I thought to myself, well, why can't I try mimicking that? And I thought netherwort would be a good experiment because you can't grow it quicker with traditional methods. So back there, I kind of, I made a tree that can grow netherwort from it. But it got a little out of hand and started overgrowing. And you see that part under the glass?
Yeah.
That wasn't there the last time I checked that.
Oh.
So, I might have to reinforce this with something that isn't glass. Fun
Yeah, I
fact,
think anything can break through glass, so.
yeah, especially if this gets too big. I actually have a camera set up in there because I wanted to see what was going on. And, it's just been growing. I thought it was stable because it wasn't growing, but apparently I was wrong. And actually, the Sheriff Swanson, came over not that long ago with Soul and told me she'd be coming by, sometimes to just check up on this because, well, I'm sure you can imagine why. Though I'm trying not to tell too many people about this. Especially not people like Yuki and Justin, because if I told them that, I don't know what would happen to myself, to my lab, if they even found out about my lab.
Do
Not
they
that I think
not
anything.
know about this place?
They've never been here, and I really talked to them many times, just one-on-one, so I don't think they know about this place.
Well then.
I'm actually surprised. I have a tunnel that goes all the way to Haven. It's like right outside of it.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Before the Skyways were a thing, I made tunnels to hotspots that I thought would,
So
you know.
that's what that ice thing is in the other room.
Mm-hmm. One leads to... what's it called? One leads to Haven, the other leads to Spain, because there's a Skyway there. And then I have one more that's in a room farther back that leads to a little project of mine up north. But I'm not gonna get into that one.
Okay then.
So this one, we're not, for the mansion raid, but I'm sure, have you heard about it?
Oh yeah, I heard about it, I just didn't go to it.
Yeah, and this neat little artifact was retrieved. It's a totem of undying.
It makes you immortal?
No, not exactly. Basically, I can't test this thing because once it's used, it's gone. Because, yeah, at the research center, some guy, I forgot what his name was, it was like one of the head illagers. They had these, and you know, whenever he seemed close to death, they'd kind of just activate, and he just wouldn't die. So it's kind of like a one-use type of thing to save you from death one time.
Well then.
I haven't used it because you just don't use something like that. I'm trying to see, well, basically just what it is.
I mean, isn't there like a god of rebirth?
Yes, but how would they help me?
I mean, they would probably know most about it.
Do you think they'd tell me how it works?
I don't know, because I haven't met them. You could probably ask.
Also, rebirth, how would that apply here?
I mean, if it keeps you from dying, it kind of is technically bringing you back, Because if you almost died, you kind of technically did die. Something like that. I don't know.
You know what? Fair
it
enough, I
might be
guess.
helpful. Because, like, mortality and rebirth are kind of like... Eh.
Yeah, I'd like to not involve gods in my work.
I mean, fair, but I don't know where else you get information about it.
I'm sure I can figure it out on my own. Once I get these neat little monitors, and once I learn how to code some things, I'll probably have to ask some help, but once I get my monitors up and running, I should be able to do some things. But that's one thing. Then we have two other rooms. Actually, no, three other rooms. No, wait, four.
You sure
We
it's
have
not a
this-
fifth?
No, there's only four down here. And I moved this room. This was my zombification experiment.
You're trying to turn villagers into...
Nope.
Other way
As-
around?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I found that villager as a zombie. I cured him of his zombification, and I'm trying to see if I can do it to these ones. Because I've explained this to other people before. This one, I found him as a zombie. I through painstaking trial and error, I cured him, and I assume it's because, well, I deduced that it was because he was in his more earlier stages, because he looked significantly different than this one over here. He still looked like a villager, just with a green skin tone. But these ones are, well, they're just different. The same method I used to cure the villager when he was a zombie doesn't work on these ones. But if I can, cure these ones, then who knows what might happen. It's possible I might get a villager that has been
I mean, they might
generation of villagers.
They might be too far gone.
Still. If what makes them a zombie is some sort of viral thing, then I'm sure there's a way to cure it, or at least help it. If I can find something to at least regress it to its earlier stages, I can cure it that way. I mean, who knows what I might get if I can cure a villager like this. Not a villager, a zombie like. Because he looks significantly different than a villager.
I mean, yeah.
So if I can cure him, I can either get a very old generation of villagers, or it's possible, now don't quote me on this, I could be very much wrong. It's possible I could get a person from the old world. It's possible.
I mean, maybe,
but
but if
unlikely.
it was a zombie apocalypse that, like, wiped us, I don't think everything would just be flat like this. It would be in ruins.
That was, that was one of my first theories when I got here. First thing I saw was a zombie. And I was just thinking it was a zombie apocalypse, but no, there were other things that were out to kill me. So, that one doesn't really make sense. Oh, and, wait, right here, I had to, explain this room before. I have to explain some rooms beforehand to people so they don't get ultimately freaked out.
Okay. I don't get freaked out by a lot of things, but okay.
Fair enough, but, just, know that what you're about to see in there, its purpose is probably not from what you think when you first see it.
Okay.
So, if you can't tell by the design, I've essentially created a rocket.
Alright.
Missile, whatever you want to call it. Well, not missile. It's not explosive, but
I think every kind of electronic is explosive at some point.
not this one, not really. It has some components in there, but they're not the explosive kind. Its main part of it that actually makes it work are the slime blocks. Surprisingly enough.
Huh. Interesting.
Because while normal rockets use combustion to take off, this one doesn't. It uses the sheer power of pistons and slime. I don't really understand how it works. I don't really know if it works, because I really haven't tested it, but because theoretically, if I send that thing off, it'll keep going up and up and up forever, and I'll just never get it back. Then we have the room on the left.
Ah, this.
The room that I don't like being in, but I kind of have to anyway. So when we raided the mansion a while back, we found 3 skulls and soul sand in a little T formation like this, as long with a book as well, kind of well, not really explaining, but vaguely explaining what really this is. And to tell you the truth, I don't really know what it is at all. Because well, we agreed we'd give the 3 skulls to 3 different people. I just went out of my way to find more because I was curious at the time. And when I placed the skulls on that soul sand, it was unsettling, to say the least, and I'm terrified to see what would happen if I put the 3rd on, which I don't intend to do. Not here, at least.
I mean, from the sounds of everything that happened in that mansion, I would assume that it's some kind of monster. I mean, we have gigantic spiders like that one, zombies, skeletons, whatever those creeping explosive things are. So, not far-fetched.
It's not far-fetched, but there's really no real way to prove it. For all I know, if I put the 3rd skull, this could act as a bomb. From the way I've been seeing it, from the way I've been reading it, it's very likely that this is some very destructive stuff right here.
It could be a creature that causes explosions, like that creep thing.
Yeah. Fair enough, but I'm still not putting that skull on there.
Yeah, this place would probably collapse.
Many things in this world interest me and make me curious about what they are, but with that, I could honestly care less. I just want to keep it there so I can, just so I can research it. Now, remember when I was talking about that project I had up north?
Yeah, oh, what the?
Well, this is, what I retrieved on that expedition.
I think I've seen a few of these underwater.
You may have seen the, their counterpart, I guess, which I call the Guardian. But these ones are the, they're top of their food chain, I guess I'll say.
So, like, the elders?
Surprisingly enough, that's what I call them. I've dubbed them elders. One of the most curious things I've ever found.
Jeez, that noise.
You get deaf to those noises here. And, I believe I dubbed them numbers 004, 005A, 005B, 005C, but Soul has named them, and those names stuck to me, so that's just what I call them. That one's Lucifix. Zeta. Back there is, fuck, I'm blanking on the name. Damn it, I really need to get some sleep. Oh, and, this is Kier.
Why do you have a cow?
Do you not notice what they just did to you?
I mean, yeah.
They make you just very, they make your arms, they just fatigue you. That's what they do. And it is severely annoying. That's why I put it this far back from everything else. And the only cure to effects like that is a nice drink of milk.
Oh.
And they gave it to me again. God damn it. Would you like some milk?
Sure.
Here you go. I suggest we walk out so we don't get it again. Damn, it's annoying. But that's basically everything, I guess. I'm working on my second wing, which is gonna be towards potions and chemistry and the things of that nature, but it's not really finished as of now. This is the only part I really did.
Alright then.
All of the rooms got cleared out because I moved all of my experiments into there.
Fair enough.
No, shit.
What?
And to tell you the truth, you can go on through. I don't exactly know who the villagers invited, so people could have been here and I just wasn't paying attention.
Fair.
Unfortunately, Soul couldn't attend. She got the invitation and she told me right away, but she said she couldn't make it because she had other things to do. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Yeah, Soul has become one of my only and closest friends, so...
You sure it's just friends?
I need that bucket I gave you.
Oh.
By the looks of it, no one is here.
I mean, I don't think most people are the biggest fan of you.
Fair enough.
I mean, I was debating on coming, but curiosity kills the cat.
I don't blame you. In all honesty, I was just never gonna do this. I was just gonna pretend like it wasn't my birthday and that I was just gonna stay in my lab working on what I needed to work on. But, well, this one knew it was my birthday. And he kind of insisted.
He insisted?
Loki is a very intelligent spider. We found ways to communicate with each other.
So you talk to spiders?
I talk to many things besides spiders.
I feel like you need a mental institute.
You're not the first one to have said that, though I did get tested. I'm not crazy or anything like that. At least I don't think so.
Debatable.
I don't think I've done anything truly that insane or crazy.
Most crazy people don't see that they're crazy. And if you do, that's just worse.
Well, as I've said, I got tested. I'm really not crazy.
How do you get tested to see if you're crazy?
It's a whole psychiatric thing, basically.
Define, because I don't know what that means.
Psychiatric, it's just a lot of things to go on with your mind.
Okay, then.
But what's it called? I mean, I don't blame you for thinking I'm crazy, but I can assure you I'm not. I know I'm not well liked, but you see, the fact of the matter is I just simply don't care anymore. Just,
Surprising that you cared at all.
yeah, I never cared originally, even back in the old world. But I finally found reasons to care.
Well, those reasons happen to be us.
Well, in this world, yes, it has given me some reason to care, or at least try to care. But I was more referring to the old world. I found.
I'm guessing you left someone back there.
Mm-hmm. Was, not easy.
Well, you're not alone in that, but...
I know. Doesn't help that, really. Don't have many people to talk to. Because as you said, I'm really not well liked. And
the
I'm
only
a
person
hermit.
I ever talk to nowadays is Lily, who literally moved into my place.
Aw, that's such a big step.
It was more her getting away from her dad.
You know what? Fair enough. I can see why one would want to do that.
As for her mom, I have no clue, because I don't even, like, actually generally talk to her. I've just seen her.
Yeah, I just see her around too. Odd. Very quiet.
Yeah. Honestly, most people here I just see. Only people I talked to have been, well, you and Lily and Sky. And Chris went off.
You've spoken to Chris.
Yeah?
He's interesting.
Yeah, interesting individual. Honestly, probably the most entertaining one here.
Honestly, yeah. I can see why one trusts that. The only times I haven't talked to people.
Maybe, you should not be in your basement 24/7.
I mean, I do talk, just not to people.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be in your basement 24/7.
No, I mean, I talk to my, I'll just say pets for now. Because, Loki, he's not the only one I have. I have plenty more.
I mean, I only have one. Well, unless you're counting the dogs, but I don't talk to the dogs.
I have a few dogs. They're, well, a lot of my pets really just roam about until I need them, really. They stay around the premises or in their usual habitats.
I have no idea where my rabbit went. She is somewhere.
My pets just turn up when I need them.
Last time I found her, like, miles away after I took a ride on Prism, who somehow keeps getting out of his damn pen. I feel like I need to make that pen higher.
Rabbits jump very high.
No, not.
Very...
Prism is my horse.
Oh, horse.
Prism is my horse, yeah. Hoppa is my rabbit.
Still, both jump pretty high.
Yeah. I wish she could have jumped over the ocean so it didn't take so freaking long to get him back from fucking California.
Excuse me?
I got the horse in California.
Oh.
Took for fucking ever to get him back.
Yeah, there really aren't many horses around here.
I've looked all over Russia. I cannot find a damn horse.
I just found 2 horses and started, breeding the horses. To get more horses. And some donkeys, and some mules, and skeleton horses. I'm so glad I found more.
Didn't you, like, lose one of your skeleton horses?
Unfortunately, yes, but I have more now. They're in the barn over there.
You have a barn?
Mm-hmm. I've done a little more since the last time you were here.
Yeah, that's more than I've done, because I don't do jack with myself. Oh, I built a bridge.
Ah, the bridge. I think you've told me about the bridge.
Yeah.
If you want, we can go see the new things I've done. It's not much, but it's something at least. Disregard the, I don't even know what these are.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. So many animals have been getting in lately.
Maybe because they can, like, get through the vines.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's where all the...
Mm-hmm.
went.
In here is where I keep the horses, the donkeys, and then over here are the skeleton horses. Over to the side, outdoors, is the sheeps, cows, chickens, the Sir Porker's bloodline, the rabbits,
Oh.
and over here is the farm.
Well, I think one of the rabbits escaped.
Mm-hmm. They jump high. And there are a lot of rabbits.
Jesus.
You know the saying? They breed like, well, rabbits.
I don't know that saying, but
Only some people use it.
literally, like, the only major things I know about are the Victorian age. So, like...
What do you think I know most about? Just looking at this place, what do you think I know most about?
I don't know, considering your thing's named Loki, Norse mythology or some shit, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. You'd be right about that. Here's a little ship that I constructed. Well, not little. It's a Viking ship. Oh, and over there is Njord.
Njord?
Njord. Kind of just showed up one day and just planted himself on the boat.
Okay, then. Also, why do you have a boat when you can't get the boat out?
I also realized that when I first made it.
I feel like you need to, like, make a gate or something so you can get the boat out.
I will make it, eventually. But, well. It's manned
What's with
by...
the poster?
Oh. That. Well, you see, I built certain things here for a reason. This was built for a reason. That is a portrait of, well, it says there on the sign, my greatest rival, Alex Athonos. One of my greatest friends. I built this ship as a memoriam for him because he was always interested in oceanography. Fell off?
Yeah. Great. I'm gonna have to try that. Good thing it's shallow water, because I still don't know how to swim.
These are the houses I've been building back here. I decided I should start building up more of a civilization. I've only managed to build half of them. The other half is, still incompleted.
All I have is that village that I built my place around. I don't care to build more.
Have you seen the clinic yet?
No.
Well, then why don't we go in, shall we? As you can see, another poster. Treasured friend, Julie Green. I made the clinic in memoriam for her because, she always wanted to be a pediatrician. She wanted to help people. Kids mostly, but still, I thought it would be nice both for me.
You knew a lot more people than I did. I only know 2 people. And one's here, so.
Lucky you.
Well, Miles isn't happy with me, so.
Given the circumstances, I can't imagine it'd be for long. If you're put into a situation like ours, I doubt you can stay mad at someone for long periods of time.
Well, as I said before, I was never really mad at you.
Did you think I was referring to myself?
I don't know who the fuck you're referring to.
I was referring to you and Miles.
I
You two
don't know if
knew-
he'll stay mad forever. I don't know. I haven't seen him in literal years. Last time I had seen him was when I was 14 and I escaped the orphanage.
Still, you knew each other in the old world. You had a past with this person. And, if you're put into a situation like ours where there's only a handful of people left in the world, I can't imagine you'll stay mad at someone who you actually knew.
I mean,
Just-
I guess. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in months.
And then, what's it called? As we're here, this is the bakery. This is the forgery. Old blacksmithing area. It's small, but it gets the job done. And, you probably noticed that building back there, the small one.
Yeah.
There's a reason I don't go in there. Just,
Why?
it's another memoriam, but it's one that I prefer not to go back to.
I'm assuming you were pretty close to this person.
One can say that. For someone.
Yeah,
People just-
I saw that. Well, you don't have a mailbox. At least I have a mailbox.
For Zolan, invitation to the New World Ball.
There's a ball?
It's written by Yuki.
Ah. Grand.
Dear citizens of the New World, you are cordially invited to attend the new. Please make sure to attend the ball with a Grecian outfit, as the theme is the Greek pantheon. Great.
That
God damn it.
explains why so many people are asking me for Greek outfits.
And you didn't piece together that maybe something is happening?
No, because I don't care.
You know what? Fair enough. Why? I'm just. God damn. You see, I would have been more than happy to show up. But really, a Greek theme?
I mean,
I'm not against
the
it, but
Greek gods are a thing, so it makes sense.
still,
Also considering
a ball
the
is a ball.
siblings' freaking lineage, yeah, it makes sense.
Still, god damn it. I'll just throw some robes together and call it a toga or some shit. Not doing so will result in you not being able to venue. This event will be held at Dionysus's Den in approximately 2 weeks. We will announce via the communication towers a bit before the event starts in order for you to be notified of it beginning. Please prepare your costume beforehand as early as now. Be on your best behavior and remember, hail to the sincerely Yuki Blaze, ruler of the New World. Well then. And you said you saw this when you came in, right?
Yeah,
Jesus, how long? Who knows how long this would have been here for? I need to get
I
in
should
contact with
probably
someone.
check my mailbox because I have not done that.
Did you see anything else? Because, like you said, I don't have a mailbox, so I really don't know if there's anything
I
else here.
mean, other than that approved thing from Justin at the front, but I've assumed that you've
Approved?
seen.
I have not seen that. No, I haven't. I don't leave here really that much. So if it's up here by the entrance, I probably haven't seen it. Tazol and Kretlois, Approved by Justin. Dear Zolan of Kretvolis, after close observation and strict consideration, your request for a position at the WRCD has been approved. Oh, that was so long ago. I feel idiot.
On the what?
The WRCD.
What is that?
What's it? The WRCD. I know what this is, but I don't know what it stands for, if I'm gonna be honest.
Just say what it is then.
No, it's for a position at the research center.
Oh, that thing. I forgot that existed.
Yes. Did I? And honestly, it's probably because I didn't check my mail.
Maybe you should make a mailbox.
If I made a mailbox, it'd have to lead all the way into my lab just so I'd see mail. And to do that would cost me a lot of iron. But
Can't you find like plenty of iron?
I already have plenty of iron, but I'd have to get a chest somewhere up here, make a system of hoppers that goes all the way down and towards my lab, which is all the way up.
Then maybe it will compel you to get the fuck out.
Fair enough, I guess.
At least like every once in a while, come up and check your damn mail.
Fair enough, I guess, but there's more. You will receive an invitation once the WRCD finishes its construction. And assuming there's nothing else here, I'm assuming that's
I didn't see
done
any
yet?
other chests.
The Queen is expecting the best from you, and so am I. Don't fuck up this chance, because you won't ever get another if you do. Justin RRH. Well then. That's good at least, I think. Although to be fair, in all that time, I've made my own... I can do my own things there.
I mean,
But...
it might be useful.
Yeah, especially if there are gonna be others there. Sort of. Don't you dare walk into my castle. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Jesus Christ, I am stupid. I have two things. I don't even know when this one is. Dionysus is dead in approximately 2 weeks. I don't even know how long this was sent out. I don't even know when this is. Damn it. And approved.
I mean,
Oh.
I guess I can like tell because I'll probably keep up with it because I usually do like attending these events just to see what's going on, get more information.
And I honestly want to make I want to get a better standing with both Yuki and Justin.
Just don't try lying to her because she can catch you easily, as I've learned.
I see no point in lying. I have no information that's so important that must be kept. Not to mention with things with the... What's it called? Like, I don't know. But with what I've been seeing and hearing, it's probably best to get in good with Justin and Yuki. Makes the most sense.
Justin seems to not mind me, although Yuki, I don't think she likes anyone, so don't really care.
Not even her own children.
Well, she probably likes them. I don't know. I don't have kids. How do I expect me to know?
I don't know. Basic empathy?
I don't know. I don't know how parents treat their kids because ours were clearly shit.
You're not wrong. You are very much not wrong.
The closest thing I had to like a dad was him.
Him?
I don't want to say his name.
Well, if you don't want to say it, I won't press you.
And if you're wondering, no, it's not Miles. I see him more of like a babysitter or an older brother than anything else.
I am not going to lie. Right now, the closest thing I have to a parent is that one.
That's just sad.
Well, to
That
be
is just
fair,
sincerely sad.
Loki does have a kid.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it has another Norse mythology name.
Mm-hmm. His son's name, I've named him Fenrir. Fenrir.
I know literally none of their, like, any mythology's names.
In Norse mythology, Fenrir is the son of Loki.
Yeah, the only reason I know anything about the Greek mythos at this point is because of that library in Haven.
The only reason I know anything about mythology is because when I had to study it in school, my history teacher tricked me. They kind of took advantage of the photographic memory. They told me if I took a test on the mythologies and I passed it, I wouldn't have to take the mythology course. So guess what I did? I studied up on mythologies and took the test. So now I know things about mythologies.
Well then, I mean it's useful in some regards.
Apparently now it is. Well, mostly the Greek one, I guess.
Although, I guess, well, according to most of the gods, most of the Greek things that are said in the old world are wrong, so I would recommend going to that library, because the stories apparently are different from the old ones.
There's a library?
And there's a library in Haven.
Oh, it's in Haven.
I mean, I don't particularly like going to Haven, but it's nice just to have things. Also, you might find a god lingering around there a few times because, or at least Hermes, because the last time I saw him was in there.
Hermes has so far been the only pleasant god I've met.
Yeah, he was in there. He ended up, like, hitting the chandelier in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, when he flew up, which was kind of funny.
Lord knows if it was anyone else like Hades and you laughed at him. Oh Lord, who knows what would have happened.
I don't think Hades is gonna visit that library, because Hermes said Apollo wanted him to, like, look after it. Apparently it's like Apollo's library. Everything in that place is named after some god.
Well, I assume so. It's in Haven.
Yeah. Half the I don't know, because I haven't looked at all the books in there yet, but I've looked at a few.
I may stop by and give some a read, because if history is really... That's something that piques my interest.
There's also apparently books in there to summon the gods. I haven't looked at them, but I don't know if they work or not. But they're
like
there.
What? You want me to do a sacrificial ritual?
From what I saw, it's literally just you read the thing out loud.
Do I just stand in a circle like this and go, you?
I don't know. From what I know, you just read it out loud. The god will hear you. If they come, they come.
Oh, so it's not even a way to summon them. It's just like a text message.
I guess so. It's just like, hey.
It's like a phone alert, a doorbell. Like you hear it, but you don't have to go to it.
Yeah. From what I know, I haven't tried it because I don't really want to try and summon a god because I don't need them for anything.
Could I treat it like Pokemon? If I'm fighting something, could I just call upon the words to summon a god and they'll just fight the monster for me?
Can't they not interfere with mortal affairs?
Well, apparently not, but I'd say Pomona growing vines all base is interfering, wouldn't you say?
That's because you insulted her.
Well, yeah, but if you're gonna have a rule saying you can't interfere, why are you gonna interfere?
I don't fucking know nor care. As long as the gods ain't doing anything to me, I don't particularly care.
Well, they've done stuff to me, which I do
Well,
not
maybe
enjoy.
don't piss him off.
I didn't do anything to piss them off.
I think insulting someone is gonna piss them off.
I said it sarcastically as a joke, because I didn't think anyone would hear it. But a
They're
parent knows
gods, of
why.
course they're gonna hear it.
You'd think they'd have something better to do than to listen out for just a Swedish child.
I love that you say Swedish child, even though you do not sound Swedish, but alright.
Mm. The accent sounded ridiculous, in my opinion.
I mean,
'Cause,
I
like,
don't
my
know how
first-
the
my
Swedish
first-
accent sounds.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really grow up with one, to be honest. My parents spoke English because they did most of their schooling in, the United
Well,
States, so
obviously.
they ditched their accent along the way.
I mean, if they did have a country accent like mine, they didn't have it anymore.
Probably. Who knows, really?
It's already night, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Ollie memes time is about up. For my birthday, that is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's got like a few hours till midnight. The moon's not in the middle of the sky yet.
I give it a good 2 hours.
But then again, this time moves a lot faster than back then, so
You know what? Fair. If that's the case, then I give it probably like 20 minutes.
Fair. And I guess since I haven't said it, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. For what it was, and for what it's worth, I enjoyed having you by.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice to actually talk to you, because I haven't, you know.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, it's understandable.
Ah, hello. The skeleton that was out there earlier is still out there. Yay.
Yeah, it's really not great. Would you rather take the tunnel
Yeah,
to
I would
Haven?
rather take the tunnel to Haven. Might swing
Now,
by that library on the way back.
Now, I'm just gonna say, it doesn't lead into Haven, it leads
Well,
outside
I
of
don't
Haven.
think Yuki would allow it to lead into Haven.
Oh lord, no. Let's just hope they don't expand over the tunnel, although I don't think any expansions are happening anytime soon. Haven's already as big as it is.
Isn't it like the entire size of Greece?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Lord knows
I
I'll
don't
never-
think it needs to get bigger.
Lord knows I'll never conquer all of Sweden. I'll probably use some of the space I have around, but that's about it.
Wasn't that blocked off before?
It was, but I plan on taking this out, kind of. Not really taking it out, just, originally it was purposed for an emergency exit, because originally this was all this was. But I've expanded far more over there, so it's probably better that this be maybe in just a normal exit, and I have other emergency exits scattered along the place.
I mean, fair.
I'll be back. Do you need a boat by any chance?
Oh, I have one. I came on the Skyways.
Oh, fair enough.
No, I
Alright,
don't
so,
particularly want to, because I'm terrified of heights, but you know.
well, these are depths, not heights, so.
Mm.
Alright, so word of warning, there's gonna be a fork in the road up ahead, one going straight, one going left. Don't go left, go straight. Then take the next left.
Okay, then.
Oh. This is you. I guess I'll see you around. Most
Probably
likely
just
at that
gonna-
ball coming up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that invitation note in there because I don't need it.
Alright.
Oh, see ya.
See ya, Helena.
Well, that was fun, I guess. So he's definitely want to get near to Yuki and... Yeah, he doesn't need to know about the rebellion. And maybe my brother doesn't mean I can trust him. Don't hate him, but I won't tell him anything much. Him knowing that Lily lives with me now isn't important. Really at all, so... Let's just hope for the best at this here ball. I gotta really check my mail. Because one of my other I guess one of my villagers, I'll call it, gave me that note. I gotta check my mailbox. After I swim by this library, and hopefully I don't run into Yuki there. Justin might not be so bad, the ghost, not so bad, but... Ugh. Or Phantom, whatever. I should have warned him about the Phantom. Not the Phantom. I forgot what it was. Shade. The Shade. It's fine. He'll see her if she's there. It's alright.